Does this have that new app called Slick Shot? It'll do your grooming for you, change your colors. I take comedy seriously because I found out where it exists. It's in a little spot in our frontal lobes. Of course, we grew up thinking the funny bone was down on our ulna someplace, but it turns out it's here. And that's what I'm aiming for. I'm aiming for the little frontal lobes on your heads. It gets a little complicated because there's a lot of people. If I go too low, I get the temporal lobe back here, and that will make you sad. If I go too deep, I get the occipital lobes here in the back, and that will make you nauseous. If I go too high, I get the parietal lobes, and that will make you horny. So what we're going to do is we're going to meet at the corner of happy and horny. That's my goal. There's a move afoot in comedy now for comedians to glob onto a disease. I don't know if you've seen Rick Green and Richard McKenna. They're on PBS. They're doing skits about ADHD. And I think I should get a move on because there's not going to be any diseases left if I'm not moved quickly. I've already eliminated irritable bowel syndrome. That seems like a loser. I don't wish that on anybody. Restless leg syndrome. No. Dry eye, no. Here's one that does appeal to me. Gynecomastia. Gynecomastia, that's man boobs. But to make it more masculine, I'm going to combine it with another disease called third nipple syndrome. Now that's masculine. Man, I'm a real man, I got 3 nipples. I got gynecomastia, but I also got 3 nipples. I gave some thought to priapism. Like 4 hours. You could call me, or you used to be able to call me a 60-minute man, but I can't do 240 minutes. I can't do it. It's just too much. But after all, thinking about all the different possible diseases, I've decided to stick with my personal favorite, long-time personal favorite, boogie fever. Get it down, boogie fever. Fever, fever, fever. Thank you, thank you. When you get older, what you start to think about the celebrities, the people you knew, the toys you played with growing up. What are they doing now? What happened to them? So I've done a little research. Barbie is now officially a MILF. She's out on a number of adult websites. You can see her photographs. You know, for a woman who is not anatomically correct, she's got it going on. Barbie. Ken is part of a traveling transvestite troupe of dancers called the Dolls. G.I. Joe has PTSD, lives in Utah and has 3 wives. Alf has gotten a shave, a haircut, some plastic surgery, and now he's just another illegal alien walking amongst us. Good luck to you, Alf. The Cabbage Patch Kids are suffering from a disease called wilting. They have to be kept refrigerated. I've adopted a family. I've got them home in a little family home in my CRISPR. And we're going to have a fundraiser next month for the Cabbage Patch, for the wilting disease. Pooh is a spokesbear for the X-Lax and Shaman corporations. And Tinker Bell has become an activist. She is a member of the LGBT and F community, and she goes around saying, "I'm a fairy, damn it! And I'm proud of it. Get used to it." Whatever happened to Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo. Can anybody do a Scooby-Doo imitation? I'm not very good at it. Scooby-Doo. He got mistakenly neutered. He got caught up in that whole Price is Right, spade and neuter your pet frenzy of the 1990s. Poor Scooby. Very good. I was in an earlier lifetime a techie dweeb, which means I would, if I was younger, I'd be writing apps for the smartphones. And what kind of apps might I write for a smartphone? I've given that consideration. I'm not going to do it. I used to do it. If I was younger, I would do it. But I'm an ideas man now. So if, some of these ideas for apps I'll share with you, and if you can make it happen, good for you. You have my permission to go with it. The first app I would write would be something called the Hit the Road Toad app. Some relationships don't work out. They're not meant to work out. And after you've shared some of these emails and text messages and photographs, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get them back? Right? Or at least have them deleted. So with the Hit the Road Toad app, all of your communications with your significant other goes through this app. It tracks through proprietary software where the data resides. And if for some reason it doesn't work out, you just press the button and go out and find it, delete it. Rumor has it for an extra little fee, you'll also fry the device upon which it resides. But I can't possibly comment on that. I mentioned earlier another app I was considering, the Slick Shot app. It's basically when you take a selfie, wouldn't it be nice if you could throw it through a processor that would spruce it up a little bit? Give you a shave, give you a haircut, some grooming tips, take the wrinkles, the sags out, and maybe even weave in some CGI weaves on the little holes that you might have in your clothes. Maybe some smoking holes or something like that. My favorite app would be something called the Bloviator. Now the Bloviator is another artificial intelligence app, and it combines, I don't know if you're familiar with Dragon software, and Siri. So it's a combination of Dragon and Siri. It's artificial, it's intelligent. What it does is, it listens to you talk over a period of time. Could take 3 days, could take 3 weeks. It picks up your idiomatic expressions, your logic, your stories. And when the little light comes on, it's ready to take up and do all your conversing for you. It will win all the arguments. It will always have the last word. You can just sit back and listen. You don't have to do any more talking. The Bloviator app. Do we have any meat eaters here tonight? Oh, there you go. All right, then you'll like this app. This is called the All You Can Meat app, M-E-A-T. Basically, it uses the GPS on your cell phone, and it's continuously searching for 24-star restaurants local to your phone that's offering all-you-can-eat meat specials. It's going to take advantage of the fact, a lot of the world is going towards vegetarianism and veganism, and the prices of meat are falling. And you can take advantage of that with the all-you-can-meat app. Remember, a cow is not just for milking. And I'll end up with the final app that you might want to consider. This is I call this the Keep Me Away From Them app. Basically, you enter a descriptor, usually a name of somebody, called a dangle, into the app. And then you enter a whole bunch of other information, phone numbers, P.O. box numbers, bus routes, train numbers, building addresses. And these are called dingles. And then you attach the dingles to the appropriate dangle. And I purposely chose that name to get love. And then you enable the dangle. And what it will do now through your cell phone, if you start to wander into an area that you don't want to be in because you might run into somebody, because the name of the app is to Keep Me Away From Them app. It will warn you, and you can, okay, I'll just go this way. If the phone number that you've entered has a GPS on it, and if that's coming towards you, then you can say, well, I'll just go this way. Well, thank you very much. You've been a wonderful crowd. Thank you.